Hi, I'm Will Payne with Menold Construction Restoration, and I am a superintendent here at the company. What has the great game of business done for me in my work life and in my personal life? So many words describe it. When I started here with Menold Construction Restoration, I was living in a camper. I had $10,000 in debt, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I just didn't ever feel like I could get out from underneath that. When I started working here with Menold, they introduced me to the great game of business. And I did not understand a lot of it at first, but the more I paid attention and started asking questions, the more I realized that it wasn't just for the business, that I could use this in my personal life. So I put together my own plan, my 3-year goals, my 5-year goals, and I created my own scoreboard. We update our scorecard every Thursday, and every Friday morning I update my scorecard. And through that scorecard, it allows me to track and forecast where my money's going, what I need to save money towards, and to create goals. And I play many games. On my first goal, I remember 3 years ago when I started playing the game, my first goal I wanted to be was to get out of debt. And that was going to take a lot of work. But through the principles of the great game and help with other people, I was able to create a plan that I get to sit here debt-free today. And I reward myself and play mini games, and my prizes for my mini games are vacation trips. And last year I went out west for 12 days hiking. This year I'm booking a trip and heading to Hawaii for 12 days. And next year's goal is taking me to Costa Rica. And I have different critical numbers each time. 1 year it was debt-free. The next year it was my credit score. So it just varies, and it allows me to take a look at my finances and to know where my money's going and what I'm doing with it. And now I just look at not only my work life, but my home life with a different perspective. So if I'm at work and I'm walking into a box store to purchase materials for a job, it allows me to look at things and think about things and how can I save the company money? How can I find different avenues in different ways? And I've been able to do that with on-the-job stuff and in the office stuff, and then also at home. It made me really take a look at the money I was spending here, there, and everywhere, and now I found ways to save, and through that I've been able to create a debt-free life, a 6-month prudent reserve for my own life, and to continue to play the mini games and to continue to win. All I can say is the great game of business has helped me understand the story behind the numbers, not only with our company, but at home. And it's fun, it's exciting, it is a game to play, and I'm competitive. Even though I play against myself, it's still enjoyable to do. And one of the greatest things that I have found is the more I can learn about the great game of business, the more I'm able to pass it along. And I had a coworker this morning that wanted to know if I would meet with them at 6:30 to kind of discuss how I've implemented the great game of business in my life. And that's where the real fun comes from. I love sitting down and talking numbers with other people that were like me when they started here. They didn't know how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So if I can pass that experience on to anybody, that's the whole purpose of this, is to share it and help everybody think like a business owner. And it's just been a blessing just knowing that I have financial peace and I don't have to stress anymore living paycheck to paycheck. And that's a direct result of Menold's and of the great game of business. And, we say it's money, it's people, it's both, but for me it's money, it's people, and it's become a way of life. And I couldn't be so more thankful for the company and for the great game of business and being able to pass this on, so thank you.